here. Completely annexing Kielwa by 71. Don't want to pat myself too hard on the back, but I want to pat myself at least a little bit. We even have some light ships to protect our trade here. And I want to score that alliance with Ajiran before they turn on me. Oh dear. They weren't too impressed with what I did there. My dip rep tanked because of all that land that I took. There are other ways that I could get that alliance. I could get dip rep man and raise my diplomatic reputation through strengthening government. But that's a big investment to get an ally that I might just get out of improving relations. But the relations are already pretty high. Tell you what, first off, let's get our diplomat free and see what happens. That's fine. We'll get dip rep guy. Clunk. We'll get that alliance. What? Don't want to give him any opportunity to think otherwise. I will strengthen government in that respect. Worth it. Because Ajiran just murdered their threat and they're allied to their other threat. So they make an excellent buffer state up here. And I'm not interested in expanding up here anytime soon. I want to grab Pate, sure, because it has another trade node inside Zanzibar, but it's not worth expanding out that far. Sunni. And that's the wrong religion even for them. I should get a claim on Pate. Allied with War Sangali, but pff, what Sangali? Okay, groovy. You're gonna protect that. You're gonna pick up my horses. And we will, as soon as feasible, take on these primitives to the south. And we'll of course core everything that we just took. On the cheap. Yeah, sure. Glorious. Now that you're the largest local power, the biggest threat to you, and for the next expansion, that's the Belgians, of course. Okay, get everyone together here. Makua's going down. Mutapa as a non-co-belligerent. Alternatively, I make Makua the non-co-belligerent. That might be easier. It involves Tumbuka. Well, both of them will involve Tumbuka, right? So it makes more sense to gun down Mutapa with Makua as non... Actually, why even have non-co-belligerents? It only involves Tumbuka. And... yeah. Yeah. Don't know why I'm not getting that through my head. I think it's because I don't recognize that flag when I see it in black and white. Regardless, yes, there should be co-belligerating. And I should claim the land I care most about. Which actually is that province. Nice lands that you like there, but let's make it quite clear what I like. Wonderful. Yeah, this area and this area, because it's where all that gold is. Groovy. So Moravia and I are going to gun these guys down, and with our incredible tech advantage, shouldn't be a competition. Or rather, it shouldn't be a challenge. I still have access through somebody? Oh yeah, you. Say goodbye to that. I'm also going to get the one and only claim that I care about here. And pull you back. Drop the mill access. Get the spy network back. And we're good. Wouldn't overextension be an issue? No. Overextension is currently a paltry 42. This land isn't very developed. But God, am I glad it's the correct religion. I'm even going to give these guys autonomy. I don't care about them, but I will want it stated up first. Cored and stated. We need rivals. Mutapa, that's correct, 'cause I'm about to declare war on them. No to marrying my subjects, because I want to break up with them at some point. In fact, I could do that right now, but... oh, it doesn't drop. It doesn't lose you... stability. I guess that's only when you revoke a march. It's been so long since I willingly dropped a subject. Well, he's not doing me any harm there, so I guess I'll just leave him be. I'd like these horses done in time for my war, though, and I'd like more claims, too. Those rebels need a triumphal march. Those rebels won everything for me. In fact, that's not the first time, and doubt it'll be the last time that rebels won me and anything. Right, I still want to dev boost for Renaissance, but I'm going to wait a bit. There are two things I want before then. Admin Tech 4 and Admin Tech 5. Don't think those tariffs are going to save me. Alright, I'm over force limit now, which is costing me, but sometimes that's just fine. There's very little reason to hesitate in this war. Oh, independence guaranteed by Moravi. Well, good thing they're not defending Mutapa. Jeez, oh. That was dangerous. And you will join in this war, right? Well, once I get my claim. If it was a no CB, yes, you would join. And your demands are paltry. And I don't even mind you getting these provinces. I shouldn't want them. What I'll... ally? The thing is, you stop me from dragging all this trade out of what's-its into Zanzibar. But there are other places to drag trade from, and I could down the line make you a subject and force you to bring the trade power over to here. There's other more lucrative places to get trade power. It's really low trade anyways, yeah, that's why I'm not concerned. This land is just going to tax me, I think. However, I want the gold. No way, no how would I avoid getting that gold. These cores are nice and quick because, well, I claimed some of it, and for others... Yeah, I really want that. Let's get it before it gets too pricey. For all of them, actually, except for Safala, it's in my culture group. Man, I can't believe he just gave me the gold. What a chump! Got a free diplomat. What do I do? What do I do? I don't really care about claiming too much of this. Okay. And yeah, Moravi would join in. It's better to have Moravi on my side here. That Tech 5 over Tech 3 and 4 is good. Here's my pitch, Jake. Expel minority of all Belgians? No, I don't want to do it that way. We've had too much cultural gameplay. I'm not going to be doing anything with the culture other than enslaving it. There's my 20. There's my claim. These two are the ones that make the most sense. Oh, he's building a fort. Yeah, he's not allowed that fort. No way, no how is he allowed that fort. Alright, just to be clear, you're not taking any of that land, are you? Nope, because it's all going to be mine. I don't even mind giving you these two provinces. I don't want them. And it'll maybe even make you happier. And then again, you're 91 to deal with. Okay, fair dues. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing out on here, but I don't think so. Well, I don't know anything about Timbuka's tech. They could have pulled a Moravi and actually come out ahead, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let's just declare the war and kill everything that moves. Preferably fast, using my level 6 Man of Destruction. Maybe get these provinces dealt with first and fast. These guys are beaten up for some reason. Oh, right, that's their capital. Yeah, they would have moved their capital when they took that back, and I think the AI can do that for free, the buggers. Okay, well, we'll just move around then. We're dealing with 26, 27k, and they can get some of their numbers back as well. They'll be gone in a second. I get there in a second. I don't know whose tag comes first. Either way, we're going to have a fight. I'll take that fight. No, yeah, I don't really want you taking that fight. Ah, but now I can see you, and you have Tech 4. Ah, crumbs, of course they're going to go through here and siege up my capital. Well, hold strong, capital. You don't need that anymore, but I'll give you defensiveness so they don't get any dastardly funny ideas. Just want to clean out these units as fast as I can. I don't mind them sieging up my capital. Well, not a lot. I mean, I mind it a bit, of course. But I want these guys dead. Oh my, Supreme Creator. Once there was nothing, then Mwari created the world and brought man out of a hole in the ground. Interesting. Cult unlocked. Oh my, there's a few cults unlocked out of all of this. Cheers, but I'm here for your gold, not your religion. That should lock you in there. Then I will come and destroy you, and then go further in. As for you, get some. Ooh, Moravi's helping me out here. An interesting way to do it. Ah, Christ, he's gonna carpet siege me. It's the last thing I want. Mind you, I'm the one carpet sieging him, so what goes around comes around. As long as their unit numbers remain low. You're not doing a whole lot there, so get over here. I need to go into his country to kind of find out where his units are, if anywhere. And thankfully we have 2 maneuver, which does help a little bit with moving around. The 2 of you, Tete is a dangerous place to go. Maybe just move over here for a bit. As long as he's not getting that accursed fort. Oh, I think he cancelled building his fort. I cancelled that. You're off to Batua. I'm going to have you locked in. Yeah, I see that 3 stack up there. It's not a problem. Good. And then I'm going to kill you in Batua. And you're going to endlessly siege Zimbabwe just so nothing comes out of it. Mutapa is the one with a lot of land here, so I don't want him to be able to freely recruit units around it. Always get your 10 to 1s, folks. Oh good, he's focusing on my capital. That capital can hold a long time because it's on the coast like that. This being how it is, let's split up and take more provinces as fast as we can. When's he going to be done? 1st of January, we'll have that down. We'll have it down. How did Jake's flag change? How did Jake change his flag? I went into the files and changed it. I didn't like the discount Polish flag. Can't imagine anyone that would. Okay, you're not actually needed there. Work on Batua. You keep that going. You two could actually just split up and take both of these because the enemy army is probably not much of a threat. And I could walk through this land. Oh, I hope they don't just jump out and hurt me. That could be painful. Groovy. Won't be done until 29th of March. Also groovy. Enemy numbers are going low because we're picking them off and not giving them a chance to make more in Mutapa. How much of his are Mutapans? Not a lot. Good, because Mutapa is the one that's threatening me in that aspect. Glorious. I think I'll separately piece you out. Let's say this one were to go to Moravi. It's a shame you don't get favors for doing it that way. I mean, I still want it to go to Moravi, but if I'm not going to get anything out of it, I might as well save it for later. They're still Tech 4, they're not going to hurt you. Sure, but I don't want to take unnecessary losses. Manpower is brutal around here, it's tropical, and I believe this stuff gets affected by monsoon as well, right? Yeah, a good chunk of it does. Wait, I'm looking at winter. Where's the... Ah yes, monsoons here are mild, monsoons here are normal. No monsoons inland at least. I think we're going to get you guys down there with that general to help out with the siege. Get Zimbabwe down. Alright, with these ones down, it'll take a while, but I'm going to march into this Terra Incognito. Yeah, just get all of them in there, so that we're not under any immediate threat of pain. Jake waffles or Stroop waffles? Now, I do quite like Stroop waffles. I might not like the Dutch, but let's not take away from their culinary advancements. There's Mutapa, giving me what's for. Maybe going into this land isn't the brightest of ideas, since I can actually see where most of their units are. Oh well, we're stuck in on this one anyway. Alright, well that's a promising promising start. You should go down and start slaughtering units for me. takes way too long to uncover these provinces. Right, I need to go and kill some enemy armies. It makes myself feel better. And get our armies together in Lundu and chase them down. Really not a fan of them sieging me up, but at least they're working on my capital, which I don't care so much about since it's already sieged. Also, what happened here? Disease outbreak. Go figure. Alright, let's kill them all. I have little reason not to. And when you're going to attack somebody, attack them in such a manner that you need not fear reprisals. I was taught that by, what's that guy's name again? Italian fellow. Wrote to the French kings. Machiavelli. And I was told, oh, he's just taking the mick. Don't take it seriously. I'm like, really? Are you sure about that? Can't even core all this stuff up, sadly. But I don't want any unrest issues there, and I got no problem just divvying that out, especially when I can give it to the... That 5 base tax makes me not want to give it to the merchant guilds, but instead to the clergy. But I like trading a lot, and the iron is going to be good forever. So I'll play fast and loose with the merchants. Man, they're both good merchant ones, and that ivory is good too. Ivory is so damn good. Okay, anyway, it's time to clean up some guys. I'm very glad I... Oh, Christ, that's not going to last very long for them. Poor guys. There's also the idea that I could subjugate Timbuktu and feed them this land. Depends how much I care about Moravi. But Moravi I can just one-shot subjugate. And they're gonna have more land under their cores when all is said and done, so it might not be worth it. What's a pain is the way they jump into here. I mean, sure, they get injured by the natives, but not injured enough for me to enjoy it. Well, okay, I enjoy it a little bit. Just a little. Okay, you're under siege. I don't know what to do with you, honestly. Does Makua want all your land? Because that would be handy. Yeah, maybe I could give it to Makua. Yeah, that's handy. Let's go and chase these buggers down. I could start converting Malindi. Temptation's pretty high, but I've just given it autonomy, which is going to make it take longer, so I think I'll leave it be for a wee while. Get you fully cored and autonomized, so don't worry about your revolts. As for the others, they're the right religion, so they're never going to revolt. And you might chuckle going, ha, there was revolt chance there. I mean, they won't revolt. I will see to it. The hell are you doing, Makua? Well, other than dying. Mombasa to the burgers. Yeah, but that base tax is pretty damn sweet. And also the burgers have a lot of influence over me. Influence would go way too high. The clergy don't have a ton, but ivory's so damn good. Ugh, it's all good. That's a dangerous amount to give to the merchant guilds, especially since I gave them so much. Because I wanted their everything previously. Oh, I want that. Heavens, yes, I want that. Sure, they're unhappy, but these guys are always going to be unhappy. Alright, I think against everyone's better judgment, I'll give it to the clergy. Ah, man, I just don't know. Trade power's so good here, but if I have everything, it doesn't really matter. No one's going to take it away from me. Sure, I'll give it to the clergy. Clergy deserve better in life. And more to the point, I deserve all the points the clergy can give me. I already have a conversion guy, and he's going to last for a wee bit longer, so I don't feel the need to bend over to the will of the clergy further. I will give them more of that, though, and I'll take the... Oh, you are the one that gives 10, aren't you? Could always seek their support, which is nice. So I will keep them nice and happy. Get that admin, because gosh do I need admin. Groovy. So used to these ways that we deal with the estates. I'm looking forward to... How much do I want to protect that? Let's do this. Defensiveness up. Now it's going to hold on for a bit longer. And then you're going to die. Sure, that might have cost me a couple of ducats, but means I don't have to hang around here and de-siege my own province. Poor Gujarat. Still over my force limit here. I need more of this stuff stated up. It's going to be you for sure. I will want this province because it is a natural harbour. This one's also good. Lots of lands for that. Once I get Safala Accord, I can do it to there as well, and that will hopefully give me the... maybe I should divvy some land out to the... there you go, and if I give it out to you, then you'll give me better support limit for my provinces. You also don't really like me, but this will make you like me a bit faster. Many people don't like me. Yeah, we got the 100 Tradition General event. And it's paying dividends real fast. And not that I think we would have had much problem wiping these guys out, but we wiped them out even faster. Come on, game. There we go, there's the support limit. That makes me run a better surplus. And I love the way the name spreads over sea tiles. Thanks to Meneth for putting that into EU. Pate, they're on a rampage. They came to get down. I haven't made that claim on them, but I will. I don't really need this spy network, but... Actually, maybe I can make Mutapa not exist after this. First things first, though. Gonna bring you back. Should have waited till the turn of the year, but I didn't. Lucky you. You're only gonna give me a province and all your money, and I don't want you being friendly with... I wonder if you're still gonna be guaranteed by Moravia after this. That would be interesting, but also not a concern, because I don't want this land. I don't like you being allied with Timbuka, though. Or maybe I do. We'll leave it there. It could give us opportunities down the line. But I want that, and I want you to steer your trade to me, but that's expensive. Alright, forget the steer trading. But I do want that province. Not likely. Just one minor province. Oh, I slowed down making all this a state, unfortunately. Oh well. Mombasa's fast to do. Very fast, in fact. Of course the clergy's there, right? Great. And I should change this out as soon as I can as well. Didn't even autonomize... Did I? Oh, I did autonomize it. How much is that costing me? Wish I had looked twice at that. Alright, Zimbabwe's down. This is all done and dusted mostly. I mean, I have the gold for it, but it's not worth the gold currently. What would that be? 30 times that? 120 to convert a province that isn't going to revolt? I don't think so. Alright, just stay there, look pretty, and ensure that there are no rebel problems here, please. Or at least as few as possible. You go join up with them. Decent supply limit on that. And there we go. Trading in ivory gives one of the biggest dip rep boosts in the game. Oh good, they want that province. And that would make them pretty damn thrilled. Well, I don't have to give them this land. I could take it for myself. Not all of it, but I could leave them around and claim it and take it later. Trading in ivory is unreasonably powerful. It's a bit harsh. I could also screw them completely. Titi is the province that I would really quite like, actually, since it's got the trade going here. And why take land when you can take lots of land? Also gives me a border with my beloved ally. I think I'm getting greedy on this front. Yeah, greed is what it's all about. I'm about to make more states, but I probably won't be expanding to many more states anytime soon, and we'll get more states. It's ages away, but it's considerable. Okay, let's do it. This makes my ally happy at least, and it almost clears you out of the picture. Almost. Thank you, we should do this again someday. Can't core it all, but I can core what matters, and that is the gold. Gold, 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 and then the rest just whenever. The marina's pretty swole. I could not have asked for a better start than this. Even the fact that the Kilwan operation failed at the start worked in our favor. Which is unreasonable. Okay, that overextension is going to make these guys likely, or far more likely to rise up, but I'm drowning in PP from crushing you. Ethiopia is a possible rival. I'm actually going to say no to that, because it might make Adjuran think twice about being my friend. I'll also be better friends with them. I'm going to take down these two provinces so that I have almost total lockdown on Zanzibar. Look at that dosh flowing in, it's unreal. It is undeservedly powerful. Zanzibar has long been my favourite trade node in the game. It got a bit of a nerf because now the Southeast Asian trade goes over to Cape, but I think I too can go over to Cape at some point. I just need this. Boy, do I need that. Time to not recognise any flags for a while, I guess, says DJ Ianua. Well, you could get good at it. The flags aren't too difficult to understand, I would dare say. Come on, cores. The sooner you're done, the better for us all. It's tempting to accept the culture of Shona, but culture doesn't play into production. Tolerance does, but we tolerate these guys, so no problems there. And I didn't give them too much devastation, so maybe a bit on Zimbabwe. Basically, not a problem. Just get those cores going as soon as possible, and then I can start focusing on tech. Although there are other things I have to do, which includes getting my states up, like you, and you. That's 3 states, and that will take me up to 10 out of 10 states. If I need more, I'm going to have to strongly consider dropping some of the ones that I have here. Like this. Why is this even a state? Because it starts as one, obviously, but it's not convincing to keep it for 9 development of slaves and grain. Although, unfortunately, it's controlled by estates that I'd have to give up. The short-term things we do can bite us in the long term.